Kratz, who's from 45 minutes away in Telford, Pennsylvania. You have a big contingent out, and now maybe the best news of your life. I mean, here's a guy who's been told he's going up to the major leagues for the first time just a few minutes ago. Congratulations, Erik. I bet you can't wait to get out there and tell your family. Is that next up for you?
Yeah, it's definitely to tell my wife.
Deep drive to left field, and this one. Here's the throw to the plate. Kratz. Oh, man. Kratz hangs on. And fielded away to the far. Erik Kratz, the big man, hung on.
And not everyone sees it. My Spanish isn't that great, but it's something that I try, and I want it to be good. And now I get to cry on Zooms because I got kids too, and I hope somebody would treat my kids that way.
Hey, Erik, the result was a little bit different, but Davey actually said he felt a little bit more comfortable and better this time out. Could you sense that?
For sure. I think there was, he felt like he was able to, from my standpoint, he was able to execute different pitches in different areas, that you might not necessarily ask somebody to do in their first outing. He felt comfortable shaking to what he wanted to go to. And, we were able to develop a little bit different of a game plan. What really ended up hurting him was, one pitch. And he kind of fought through some traffic. I don't think last time he really had any 3-ball counts, and he had a couple walks this time. So it's something that, this is, he's human.
How important for you guys to respond immediately the way you did?
I mean, it's important, but, we talked about it, that there's obviously going to be urgency in this game. If you say there's not urgency in the game, you're lying. And, just to realize that there's going to be urgency, everyone just put together their at-bats. You know what? We did a lot with 2 outs in that inning. The crowd kind of fueled us through that. And, while it was quiet after he hit the home run, that's a really good hitter. Was a really good hitter, got a pitch that was out over the plate, and, you got to tip your cap to him. But I think Aggie's at-bat was huge, and it just kind of, catapulted us to a couple more runs.
Erik, how you doing? Congrats on the win today. Alex Rodriguez here. You've done such a phenomenal job with the staff. I'm interested in your hitting. I've been so impressed with how you've played little baseball, kept it small, and big things are happening. Is that something you're trying to do, go the other way? Is that something you're thinking about?
Absolutely. Nobody on the Dodgers side is going to sit there and make the game plan to make sure Kratz doesn't beat us. They're going to game plan for the other guys. So I really have to do a good job of just not doing too much. Something I heard somebody that had a little bit of playoff experience say, if you do more in the playoffs, you get less. If you do less, you get more.
You're probably going to get me a little emotional, but they want it just as badly, and there's people at home that want it just as badly for them, and they're not around them. They're not around their family. They're not around the people there. So being older, hopefully I can be somebody that can step in and help that relationship. And not everyone sees it. My Spanish isn't that great, but it's something that I try, and I want it to be good. And now I get to cry on Zooms because I got kids too, and I hope somebody would treat my kids that way.
The New York Yankees, we are joined by Erik Kratz. Kratzy, how you doing, man?
Tired after listening to all those, but you forgot one. You forgot one, and we'll see if you forgot which one. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
I never
no.
got at bat for the team, and I don't know if you're allowed to mention it on this show.
I saw you were on the Red Sox briefly, but you didn't play for them?
No, they actually called me in from the bullpen one of the 2 days I was there, and they were like, "You're going to pinch hit for Sandy Leone if there's 2 runners on here." And it was a ground ball double play, and Sandy didn't get up, and I never got in a Red Sox game. I was fired 2 days later.
Man, that had some action on it. And no spin either.
Oh, my. That is a good one.
Really, Kratz can do it all.